Hello everyone, my name is Cameron. Welcome back to the channel, and here we are for the Hell in a Cell 2018 predictions. Now, there's the chance that some more matches could be added after this, just things thrown on the pre-show. Currently, there's only one pre-show match. I will get to that in a minute. And then the other 7 matches are on the main show, which is kind of weird. I mean, I guess I know it's like a secondary pay-per-view. It's not one of the big 4, and typically with these pay-per-views, they don't try to put as much content on them, but 8 matches is all we've got. We don't even have the United States Championship match. We don't have an Intercontinental Championship match. There's no blow-off, feud matches except for really Randy and Jeff. Yeah, there's not a whole lot. There's not really a whole lot of matches on this, and I'm really excited for this pay-per-view though. I'm surprised to say that with the small quantity of matches, I am very, very excited for this pay-per-view. All right, so the pre-show match, for some reason, the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match. The New Day versus Rusev and Aiden English. My prediction being Rusev and Aiden English. I feel like their initial plan wasn't to have the New Day get the belts. I don't think they're going to keep it on them for too long. I think maybe Rusev Day deserves to finally get their championship, their tag team championship reign going for a bit. And I think this would be probably the best way to set it up, is have them win at Hell in a Cell. I don't want to say that I don't like the New Day as champions. They're a fantastic team. I feel like they take a back seat to their gimmick, and that's kind of one of the big problems I have with the New Day. They're 5-time tag team champions. They have the longest reign in WWE history, but their gimmick just, in my opinion, holds them back a lot, and it makes it less enjoyable when I watch the New Day be champions, because it kind of just, in my opinion, for me at least, it kind of diminishes the value. It makes belts that I grew up watching and grew up aspiring to, like, when I actually wanted and dreamed about being a professional wrestler, looking at tag team wrestling was one of my favorite things, and tag team wrestling still is one of my favorite things. And seeing people twerk and do that sort of stuff with the belts and throw pancakes and cereal around, it just kind of it rubs me the wrong way, and it kind of, in my opinion, to me, makes the belts look like a joke. Not that the New Day are a bad team. The New Day are fantastic in the ring, and I think they've got a lot of charisma and a lot of talent. It's just the pancakes, the bootios, all that shit, just it gets annoying to me. The unicorn horns, all of it, the twerking, I can't stand it. It annoys the hell out of me seeing Tag Team Gold on them. I don't think they should have had the longest reign. I don't think they should have taken the longest reign from Demolition. I don't think they should have gotten... I mean, their 5-time reign thing is cool and all, but it's like, I don't think it should have really happened. It just kind of happened because Rowan got injured. That's literally the entirety of it, is Rowan got injured, so they had to change their plans. So yeah, I'm taking Rusev Day for that one. I got into like a really far tangent of how much disdain I have for PG era gimmicks. Next, we have the mixed tag team match: Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus The Miz and Maurice, or as I call it, Bella and her fella versus Miz and Maurice Part 2. Because obviously we saw this at WrestleMania last year. Holy shit, WrestleMania 33. We saw John Cena and Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maurice, which came out with Miz and Maurice losing and John Cena proposing to Nikki Bella. That went so well. I'm taking Bryan and Bella. I don't think they're going to have Miz and Maurice win this. Miz has already won the first match. I don't want to kind of like go, oh, I think they're going to, I think that the mixed tag match isn't as big of a match, and I think Bryan winning it kind of sets it up for the Super Showdown, because if you guys don't know, they are having a singles match at the Super Showdown for the number 1 contender to the WWE Championship, which I think the best way to set this up is set that up as a rubber match. And for those of you who don't know what rubber match means, if you're not a super big wrestling fan and you don't know a whole lot, rubber match is basically the blow-off match, and it's not just a wrestling term. It's used in lots of things when there's a even split in a series of games. So let's go into baseball. If you have a 3-game series against another team, You win the first game, they win the second game, or vice versa. The third game is the rubber match or the rubber game. It is basically the decider in the 2 out of 3 situation of who actually wins the series. Wrestling has the same thing. A lot of feuds come in 3, 5, fucking even 7 match setups where it will come down to a final match where the final match is the actual decider. Go back to 2016 when Sheamus and Cesaro were feuding. They went 3-3, and then their last match ended up in a draw, and then they ended up just going for the tag titles together, which, let's be honest, was probably one of the best ideas Mick Foley ever had. Their last match, their 7th match, was the rubber match. This situation, I think, having Bryan and having Daniel and Brie win the match over Miz and Maurice could set up very nicely for the Super Showdown to be the rubber match, especially since it's going to be for the number 1 contendership to the championship. And either way, whoever wins that match, I think we'll get something good out of it. A lot of people are thinking it's going to set up like this. Miz is going to win that match, or Bryan's going to win that match. They're going to win the championship, and then the other person, whoever wins the match at Super Showdown, what the running prediction is that person's going to win the championship at the Super Showdown. They're going to keep it until Mania. So a lot of people are thinking Bryan's going to win this, but a lot of people are also thinking Miz is going to win it. They're going to keep it till Mania, and at Royal Rumble, they're going to have the other person, either Miz or Daniel Bryan, win the Royal Rumble, and then they're going to face at Mania in a final big blow-off match for the WWE Championship. Which, if that is the way they're going with this, kudos to WWE for actually having some good long-term planning set up for this for once. That's pretty nice. You guys actually have some good long-term planning. I don't know how well it's going to go, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. Next, we have the WWE Championship match. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. This is match 2 in their series, I guess. I guess you have to kind of call it a series. Samoa Joe won the last one by disqualification. I'm predicting Samoa Joe is going to win this one, but I don't think he's going to get the belt. I think it's going to be disqualification again. I'm hoping it's going to be disqualification again. I kind of don't want Styles to lose the belt. I kind of want to have Styles keep the championship. And they are set, I believe they are set to face at... Yes, they are in fact set to face at the Super Showdown. I think they're probably going to save the belt or the championship switch if they decide to do it. If they do decide to put the championship on Joe, I think they're going to do it at Super Showdown. They're going to have it be a big thing there. You know, oh my God, the WWE Championship changed hands at the Super Showdown. So that way people can go fucking batshit insane about it. And if that's the situation, then I like that idea. I think Joe is going to win by disqualification or countout or some way that doesn't give him the championship, to then end with their match at Super Showdown kind of being the one where he finally gets the championship, or where the feud finally ends and AJ fucking actually wins the goddamn match. Again, SummerSlam, much like WrestleMania, did not go the way I wanted it to. For those of you wondering, by the way, where the prediction is, or the punishment is for that, we decided not to do it because the weather has been really back and forth recently in Michigan. Some days it's super cold and some days it's super hot, and I don't really want to get sick because then I have to miss work. So we kind of just decided that the winner of SummerSlam got the first draft pick for me and Jesse's 2K19 Universe Mode draft. So Jesse has the first draft pick. However, we did our Survivor Series for 2K18 for our final thing of Universe Mode in 2K18. That's probably our last pay-per-view, sadly, which I, in turn, won. So I got my first immunity draft pick, who I don't even remember who the fuck I chose. So yeah, but yeah, Samoa Joe by disqualification or countout, something that just doesn't give him the championship. Next, the Universal Championship Hell in a Cell match. This is Braun Strowman's cash-in match with Mick Foley as the special guest referee. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. I have predicted Roman Reigns. I know, get that sour taste out of your damn mouth. Here's the thing. I don't hate Roman. I'm not one of those people who hates him. I think he's probably been forced on us a bit, and he's been pushed a little bit too much. And other people have suffered because of that. Rusev, Cesaro, and a lot of other people have probably suffered a bit because of Roman's massive push. But I feel like the payoff would be boring as hell. Here's the thing. I feel like the payoff of Braun winning would be crap. Now here's why. 1, Braun is boring on the mic. 2, Braun is boring in the ring. 3, Braun sucks. Just plain out. I do not like Braun. I will never like Braun. I have not liked him ever. Even with the Wyatt family, I didn't really like Braun. And I wasn't even watching wrestling that much at that time. I just didn't, I never really liked Braun. I don't think he should have the championship. I really don't think he should have the championship. Plus, the payoff for this would be bullshit. They have Reigns fight from Mania, because he fought from Mania until now. He fought from Mania to SummerSlam to win the championship, just to lose it the next pay-per-view, the first defense he has on a pay-per-view. Like, what the fuck's the point of that? Although I still think it would have been funny if Finn would have won the championship from him the night after he won it. He has this huge length of time running to try to get the championship, and then Finn Balor wins. I also love how he said, "Oh, just realize when I beat you, you go back to the back of the line." Like, you mean like when Brock beat you multiple times and you went to the back? Oh, wait, that's right. You didn't go to the back of the line, did you? You kept getting shots at the championship for some fucking reason. But yeah, I definitely feel like Reigns is going to win this. It'd make no sense for them to put the belt on Strowman. Like they have this huge thing of Reigns trying to win it, and then Strowman just gets the championship out of nowhere. Like, what was the point of not, why not just have him cash in earlier? Or, just not put Roman in the fucking picture and have Strowman go for the championship if you just want to put it on him. You know what I mean? So I just feel like if they decide to just ship the belt or ship the championship off to Strowman right after, we just watched 5 or 6 months of Roman going after the championship, it'd be a waste. Also, I just don't think Strowman deserves the championship. What has he really done, besides winning Money in the Bank? Let's count down his accomplishments. 1-time Money in the Bank winner. 1-time Raw Tag Team Champion with a fucking 10-year-old. Tried to kill Kevin Owens multiple times, and I don't see why people can still cheer Strowman. He literally squashed Kevin Owens, one of the dudes who has some of the best fucking potential on the roster, one of the best Universal Champions so far. And he got squashed by Braun Strowman. So, like, you can give me shit all you want for hating Braun Strowman, but I like Kevin Owens. I think he's fantastic. And then, and also Braun Strowman won the Greatest Royal Rumble, which that paid off fantastically. He never brings the championship on to Raw, and his trophy got smashed like a week later. So that went fantastic. I feel like Braun just doesn't deserve the championship. Plain and simple. So Roman. Next, the Hell in a Cell match. Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton. Jeff Hardy's first ever Hell in a Cell match. I'm going for Randy Orton. It pains me to say I don't want Jeff to win this. I do want Jeff to win this, but I don't think he's going to. He's had a lot of nagging injuries. Once again, his leg has been nagging him for a while now. Wait, is this his leg or is it his shoulder? Something's been nagging him for a while. I want to say it's his leg. He's been limping. I think it's his leg. I just don't think he's gonna win the match. I feel like. Actually, you know what? No. You know what? I'm changing it. Jeff Hardy. I'm gonna predict Jeff Hardy's gonna win this. I think. Oh, I'm so scared about saying this. He did beat him not too long ago. So I think Jeff could actually potentially win this. I think it'd also be kind of cool if his first Hell in a Cell match he ends up winning the match. I'm not going to say he's going to do anything crazy, but he did swanton onto the apron in that Shinsuke match. So he could potentially do something insane, batshit crazy. But I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll just have to wait and see for that one. But Jeff Hardy is my prediction. I think maybe post-match we'll have Shinsuke come in and low blow him, or Randy will low blow him, or Jeff will just kick Randy in the nuts. Either way, I don't care. Also, I think it'd be kind of funny. I don't know why, but I think it'd be really funny if Strowman attacked Mick Foley and got disqualified in the Hell in a Cell match. I just think it'd be hilarious. I don't know why. Next, the Raw Women's Championship match. Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss. Rousey. They weren't going to put it on her if they were just going to give it back at Alexa's rematch. I don't like the belt on Rousey. I really don't. I'd rather have it on, well, not Alexa Bliss, but somebody who's more deserving of the championship. Somebody who I actually enjoy more in the ring. It's not that I don't enjoy Alexa. She's fantastic in the ring. I think she's fantastic on the mic. I just feel like it's become a bit tiresome. It's kind of like the New Day situation where it's kind of tiresome seeing the championship on Bliss so much. The entire feud with her and Nia came and went, and then her and Ronda started feuding. And it's like, okay, put someone else in the fucking picture now. I feel like they could have had someone from Raw win the Money in the Bank briefcase that wasn't Alexa and then cash in. Or they could have had someone from SmackDown win it, and then somebody else could have faced, Ronda Rousey or Nia Jax for the championship. But yeah, I really don't like the championship on Rousey, and I really don't like Alexa in the picture still. It's kind of annoying. SmackDown Women's Championship: Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch. I think as soon as I got out of that, I bet you as soon as you guys saw this video, you're like, oh, well, I know he's predicting for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Becky should win it. Becky should have won it at SummerSlam. But, Charlotte had to ruin it. So, yeah. Becky. I think Becky's going to win it. They should have really not turned her heel. They should have had Charlotte lose and turn heel on Becky instead. But whatever, I'm not here to... Okay, I'm going to... They made a mistake turning Becky heel because there's no way anyone's gonna boo her. She's Becky fucking Lynch. Everyone loves her. You hear it every time. And even if they do what they did with Shinsuke, where they change her music to where people stop doing the freaking stuff along with it, she's still gonna get cheered like fucking crazy because Becky Lynch is fantastic. Just saying. And finally, the Raw Tag Team Championship match. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre are the champions versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. I'm taking the Shield. Come on, I'm taking Rollins and Ambrose, obviously. That may just be me kind of favoring the Shield a bit too much, but I think it'd be kind of cool if the Shield had all the belts on Raw. Roman with the Universal, Seth with the Intercontinental, and then Seth and Dean as a tag team having the tag team championships. This would kind of go back to their initial run way back in, 2012 to 2014-ish, somewhere around there. I can't remember when their initial run was. It feels so long ago. But it'd be kind of cool to see them dominating Raw once again with all the championships. They had the United States, the tag team, and the WWE championship all at once. I think having this situation kind of play out again like this. Or wait, no, they had the tag team in the United States. I don't think they had the WWE at the same time. I don't think they went to the WWE scene until the Shield actually broke up. I could be wrong on that, but yeah. I think the Shield having all the belts, having all the championships would be kind of cool. If they even added in more members, 2 more members, added in someone from the female roster, Nia Jax, Ronda Rousey, maybe even Ember Moon, so they could have the women's championship in there too, and maybe even a cruiserweight. Buddy Murphy, maybe. Yeah, maybe Buddy Murphy could fit it. That's about the only person I could really see kind of fitting into the Shield sort of thing. Maybe Drew Gulak or Tony Nese possibly too. And have a cruiserweight champion in there too, and then just have every championship that's on Raw being held by the Shield. I think that would be kind of a cool but also very annoying thing, because once you start over, the oversaturation of members would kind of get a little bit annoying. But I think definitely the Shield holding the championships would be a very cool thing. The Shield stands tall at the end of the night. I think McIntyre and Ziggler are going to somehow try to get involved in the Hell in a Cell match later in the night, prompting Dean and Seth to come in and jump them and stop them from getting involved. I think they're probably going to be setting for Roman versus Rock. Roman versus The Rock. Why did I keep saying Rock? Roman versus The Rock at WrestleMania 35. Which personally, I'm not too excited about, because if it means we're going to get The Rock having a championship run again, it's kind of like, what's the fucking point, you know? Like, oh, hey, The Rock has a championship. Woo. It's awesome. You know, I don't know. The Rock is awesome. He's fantastic, but his little one-off appearance is coming back and winning a championship and kind of screwing over younger talent is just, it's annoying. Just look at what it did to CM Punk. That's all I gotta say. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your predictions are down in the comments below. If any predictions are added sometime today or at all tomorrow, I will do my best to update you guys on predictions. Hopefully, if any get added today, I can add that. I can make another video when I get home tonight. If any get added sometime between 2 and 9 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, I will not be able to update you guys on predictions. I will kind of just put on Twitter my predictions for that match. Or maybe I'll just do no prediction for the matches that, you know, get added while I'm at work, because then they kind of seem a little cheaty. You know, because then I could just easily predict the person that won the match. Which I've done this before, where I've had a no prediction thing on there because it got added during the pay-per-view, or got added when I couldn't add it to my list. So yeah. So if anything gets added today, I will try and make another video and I will update you guys on Twitter. If anything tomorrow gets added tomorrow before I go to work, I will update you guys via Twitter. If anything gets added while I'm at work, if I can get a connection, I will try to update you guys. If not, I just won't have a prediction on it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay golden. Peace.